I mean, you know that if Venus came out on that runway, that Michelle Visage would look at her and just be like, no, stop relying on that bodysuit. What's up, Seahorse Army, and welcome back to another doll review. So today we have the newest Monster High collector doll to come out. It is the new Venus doll. And first of all, before I get into anything, like, I haven't seen the doll. You're gonna see my live first reaction. But talking about the shipper box, usually it'll say what is on the box on the side. Like right here, it'll actually say like Monster High Venus or whatever. Like the other ones that I had, you know, said Barbie Mycene Chelsea or what, like it'll actually say it on the side. But they did not do that this time. They instead decided to put a little silhouette of the actual doll. So it's like, that's Venus, and then like the things that are behind her and everything. So there's like a literal silhouette on the package instead of saying it. I love that. I want them to keep doing that, because I always hated it when you get a shipper package and it says what's on the inside, because if somebody wants to steal it, but they wouldn't steal it, but then they saw what's in it, they might decide to steal it. I don't know. I could just be paranoid, but it's like, if they're gonna steal it, they're probably gonna steal it because it's a box. But I hate when it says what's on the side, but I love the fact that there's just a little silhouette. So like from far away, you can't really see what's inside of it. So anyway, yeah, I started, by the way, this video is probably gonna go up before the other video that I filmed yesterday, but I decided to start using my doll hair box that I have. I recently upgraded because I was just using one of those plastic tubs, but it was too small and I had way too much doll hair. But now I have like a little treasure chest. So I keep all of my, and I'm pouring it out, all of my doll hair in here. My rerouting tool is in here. You know, I've got other stuff. So yeah, all of my doll hair is stored in this box now, so that way I can keep it all in one place. So anyway, but I realized this is like the perfect height that if I want to show you stuff, I can have it right here and set it there and it's still on camera. So yeah, so I'm gonna be using that today. Anyway, yeah, actually, let me just go ahead. I'm going to now open this up. So by the way, this is the members exclusive. It's just called the Monster High Venus McFlytrap doll. So it doesn't really have a title. So I don't know if I don't think this is Skullector, because I think the Skullector ones are the specific like movie character ones or stuff like that. Oh my gosh, I love opening these boxes for like a nice crisp, that sound that it makes. But anyway, oh, I guess it does say Skullector. I literally open it and it says Skullector right there. So it is a Monster High Skullector doll. Plop that out like that. Set that over there. Okay, so this is my genuine first reaction, but I think you guys will see her first. Is she right side up, first of all? No, she never is. Every time I do this, the doll's always upside down. Okay, so you get to see the doll before I do. Here she is! Ah! Oh my gosh, I'm just looking at the back here and like seeing the picture and I love it. I love it. Okay, so I'm gonna turn around. I wanna see what she looks like. Oh, she looks so good! Okay, yes. Her bodysuit is a little gathered in the front, but that's totally fine. Obviously, there's a glare. You'll see her better when I get her out of the box, but there she is! Oh my gosh, I love it. You can see in the reflection, I was looking at the Mattel Creations website there. Oh my gosh, she looks so cool. Okay, so anyway, yeah, here is the new Skullector members only Venus doll. So you do have to be a Monster High fan club member in order to buy this doll. And the doll is $59.99. By the way, as of me filming this, I'm filming this on January 24th, Friday, January 24th. And at the time of me filming this, this doll is still available. So she is $50 and the membership is $9.99. So technically, if you have not already gotten the membership, this doll is $59.99 technically. If you have the membership and you've been using it to get the other member exclusive stuff, she's only $50. And then plus shipping and tax and everything. But anyway, so this is the doll. Oh, this is so difficult to show without a glare, but here you can kind of see the way that the box looks. This is so cool. I love all of the details. Look at the side. Like, it's like inside of a greenhouse with all these vines and like carnivorous plants and stuff like that. And then down here it says Monster High in pink. I love the color scheme, by the way. Oh, there's a little spider right there. There's like a little spider web and a spider hanging down. But, and then on this side, there's another spider web there, but yeah, oh, there's just bugs all over the place. So here's the other side. So you can see just some more fly traps and pink vines with green leaves. I love this. I love the color combination. The pink and the green go really well together. And that was not a Wicked reference, even though the soundtrack for Wicked has been like completely tattooed in my brain. But yeah. Oh my gosh. So this Venus is so cool. I really like her. Now, she has been getting some, not controversy, just like, not everybody likes this doll. And I totally get it. Like, not every doll release has to be for everybody, you know? Not everybody's going to like every doll that comes out. I do happen to really like this doll, and I'm really excited for her. And I'll like talk more about it when I get her out of the box, because then I can show you all of the details and stuff like that. But I mean, she is a $50 doll, and you have to have the membership in order to get her. So I totally get why some people decided to pass. But let me know in the comment section if you did decide to get her and if you've gotten her already. So I'm going to try and get this video edited so I can post it tomorrow morning. Or maybe tonight. I don't know. It's still early-ish in the afternoon, just depending on whenever I get the video edited. So anyway, so here's the back of the box. I love this. I could just like set it here and like I can talk about it and show you. But anyway, so you can kind of see the back of the box here. I still have to bring it closer so you can see everything. I love the photography. I love the style that they've been doing for the Monster High boxes, where it's like a matte black background, and then they have the really high definition photograph of the doll, and it's all glossy to kind of like stand out from the background. It makes it difficult for showing in reviews when you've got a bunch of lights and like the outside light coming in and everything, but I don't care. I'll get over it. So you've got some information here on the back. Let me look at this. What does this even say? Oh, it says go green or perish. Wow. All right. A little aggressive there. It says, let's save the planet, eco-punk style. I love that. Who, all nature-loving monsters, what climate change rally, when, midnight on unearthed day, and where is the ghostly greenhouse? Come dressed in rebel lurks. That's kind of cool. I like that. And then it says the world is my oyster? ? And then it's got a little blurb here. I'm not going to read this whole thing because I'm just really bad at reading these things out loud, but I will go ahead and put it up on the screen for you. So if you want to pause the video and read through all of this, you are more than welcome to do that. It's just like a little blurb. Oh, you're still zoomed in. Hi. But it's just like a little blurb from the point of view of Venus. So this is like Venus saying this, and she's just kind of like giving you a little bit about her personality and what's going on here. But anyway, so that is pretty much it for the box. I'm going to get her out of the box so that way we can take a closer look and see what she's all about without all this glare happening, so you can actually see her. I also want to pull out the back because I want to see what's printed on the back without the glare as well. So let me do that. I'm going to get her out of the box, and when we come back, we'll do exactly what I just said we're going to do. We'll take a look at all that stuff. All right, I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I just pulled this out of the box just so that way you can actually see what she looks like in the box. So it looks really cool. She's basically in a greenhouse with a bunch of carnivorous plants around her. And yeah, I thought this was really, really cool. And since there's such a glare, it was really hard my phone is going off. It was really hard to see that in the box because of the glare. So, but I just wanted to show you because I really wanted to appreciate like how she looks in the box in case you're an inbox collector. So obviously it's this plus this frame. So, you know, you've got this frame around this to, if you can get like a visual or whatever. But anyway, so that's what she looks like in the box in case you were wondering and wanted to see her set up that way. All right, let me get back to unboxing her and I'll be right back. All right, I am back and I have her out of the box. I really like this new setup, having something to put the doll on because now I can leave her in frame while I'm talking about her. But anyway, oh my gosh. Okay, hold on. I feel like I need something black. Here, I'm just gonna put up a black t-shirt there. There, you can like really see what she looks like. She stands out with the black background. Cause then like all of the bright green from all the vines and everything stands out so much better. But oh my gosh, I'm really excited for this doll. And this is like the perfect example of the times where I end up liking the doll a lot better once I have her in hand and I can see her for myself and just like all the details. I don't know. I really do like this doll. Anyway, so I've got her out of the box, but I wanted to show you this first. So I always like to start with like the accessories or the things the dolls come with because otherwise I will forget. Anyway, she comes with a certificate of authenticity from Mattel Creations. And that is pretty much it. Other than that, I mean, she does come with a stand, and it is a typical Monster High stand with a black base, a clear post, and a clear translucent C-clip for around her waist, or the waist hugger, as I like to call it. And I don't know if I have her on the stand correctly or not, but I've got the C-clip kind of going around the harness or around her, like, vine thing, and it's just kind of like pinching her waist, and it kind of goes in between these two vines. So I think that's how it's supposed to be. It seems to be working. So it's not holding her quite the same way as like other Monster High dolls. Usually they go all the way in. But anyway, but that is pretty much it. Being that this is a collector doll, she does not have a lot of extra accessories like a hairbrush or a handbag or anything like that. Now, I don't remember if I mentioned it earlier or not, but this doll is $50 on Mattel Creations, and it is a members only doll. So you have to have the Fang Club membership in order to get her. So if you don't already have that, then technically this doll ends up being $60, like $59.99, just because that $9.99 for the membership will be added to the purchase. So, and then plus shipping. So there is that. Anyway, so let's just do what I normally do and start from the top and work our way down. So I always like to start with a close-up on the face so you can really appreciate what she looks like and what she's giving. I love this makeup. It's all pink and green, and I really like what they did. It looks so cool, and it's different than other Venus dolls that we've gotten in the past, so I do really appreciate that. I really like, you know, with the eyeshadow, like what they did like right up here under the eyebrow and everything. I don't know, it just looks really, really cool. Obviously she has all these piercings in her face. So she has an eyebrow piercing right here, and it's not painted on. It is like a 3D actual piercing, which I think they've done before for G1. Didn't they do that for like a Holt Hyde? Or one of the boy Monster High dolls, the Mansters, I think, had something similar. But then she also has these flowers, and they have done this before for other dolls, other Monster High dolls. I think most recently the Collector Genifier doll had something similar to this. These are basically the same way that they do earrings, where they're just kind of pierced in. They're not designed to come out, so that's as far as I can pull it out. But then I can just kind of push it back in. But yeah, there's that. She also has these spikes here. Originally, I thought that these might be part of her face mold and that they were painted, but they're not. I was able to actually get my fingernails underneath them, kind of pull it out. So there you can see. That's as far as it'll go, though. Once again, it's not designed to come out. So let me just push that back in. But yeah, so she's got some facial piercings all over, which make her look very punk. She also has earrings. So she has like these little dangly style earrings with the spikes and like, or, you know, the vine with the thorns on it and everything. Has one on this side. Also on this side, she has a second earring over here, which is like more of just a silver hoop, it looks like. And then she also has a necklace, which is like a choker. It's a little black one with little spikes all over around it as well. This is the G1 Monster High Venus sculpt. So she's got her like pointed ears that kind of resemble leaves and everything. So same sculpt that they use for G1 of Venus. And since we're up here, let's talk about her hair. So I actually really like what they did with her hair this time. A lot of times Venus dolls have like a bright pink with kind of a light green to the hair, and this time they went for a slightly darker green with some black streaks, and I think it's a very striking contrast to her other dolls. I do have the original Venus doll, like, but she's in storage right now, so I can't get her to compare. But yeah, like I really like the colors they chose. Look really, really cool. She has a braid going up the top that kind of gives her this like faux mohawk kind of style, and it's kind of giving me Angelina Jolie as Lara Croft, which I love. She also has a high ponytail. Like, it kind of comes back to this high ponytail, and I love dolls with a high ponytail. Oh, her stand keeps falling, so I'm just going to take that off while I'm showing you close up. But anyway, so she's got a high ponytail, and her hair is saran, which I'm really happy about. Most Venus dolls are, like the G1 Venus dolls, have Kanekalon hair. I don't know if any of them ever used saran or another hair fiber, but I think most of them, or all of the ones that I have, all have Kanekalon hair. But since Mattel is no longer using Kanekalon, I'm glad that they went with saran. Now, I did hear a rumor. Now, I don't know how true this is. I don't know where this information came from, if it's valid or not. But I guess the reason that they stopped using Kanekalon for dolls is that when you heat up Kanekalon, it releases like toxic fumes. So it's just stuff that's not really good to breathe in or whatever. I don't know how valid that is. I don't know if that's true. Like I said, I heard it from somebody in like the comments under one of my videos. So, and I'm not sure where the information was, like if it was confirmed officially that that's the reason why they stopped using it. I don't know, but that's what I heard. So, and that's a very interesting, it's interesting to hear that. So like if that is true, then I guess that does make sense why they stopped using it. So, but anyway, I'm glad that they decided to go with saran rather than going like polypropylene or something like that, because I really do not like polypropylene. So anyway, so moving down, her outfit is like, it's made up of 3 separate pieces. So you've got the bodysuit here, which is made of different shades of denim and like a pleather or faux leather kind of material. So you've got the black panels and the different shades of blue denim. Underneath, she's got a mesh top, which is a separate piece. It's not attached to the bodysuit, and the sleeves have these ruffles that are edged in this bright pink thread, so it kind of gives a ruffled appearance, which is kind of cool. And then underneath down here on her legs, she has these tights, like kind of nylon tights, or not leggings. Yeah, I guess they would just be tights. And they're made from a mesh material, but you can see, I'm going to zoom in so you can see it better. There are this vine design, and it's fuzzy. It's actually velvet. So you've got these velvet vines. I have no idea how they made this, but this is really, really cool to me. And these go all the way down. They are full tights that cover her feet and everything. So, and they are also separate. They're not attached to her bodysuit. And since we're talking about the outfit, I just wanted to quickly show you. So if you open up the back of the bodysuit, you can see the mesh top goes all the way down, and then the tights go all the way up here. They're kind of high-waisted there. So, and then they're just kind of Velcroed separately. But yeah, 3 separate pieces for the outfit. Also, here is a better look at the bodysuit without the plastic piece added. It's really interesting to see it like this because it is a very different look without this plastic piece behind her, because this is almost like a distraction in a way, but I mean, not in a bad way, just like because it's got the waist clip thing that kind of goes around. It's interesting to see what the outfit looks like without that. So that's what it looks like if you wanted to see that. This is the back accessory, ornament, piece, whatever you want to call it. It's plastic molded details, and it looks like vines with a bunch of carnivorous flowers and plants and everything. And it has this little section right here that goes around the waist, kind of like a belt or a harness. So, and they kind of act like wings, which they look pretty cool because to me, they're kind of giving like Victoria's Secret runway model angel vibes, you know? Because like in the Victoria's Secret shows, they have like the big wings, and a lot of times the wings are all different types of wings depending on the outfit and the, you know, the particular show and the vibe and everything. So, which I think is a kind of cool. And as I mentioned, there are a bunch of like molded details, but there are a couple of these that are also painted. These are extra little accessories that clip on, so they do come off. They do have like the painted details on them. There we go. You can see they're like little carnivorous flowers or whatever, and then they just clip on. They have like a clip on the back, and they just kind of clip onto the vines here. So you could technically move them around if you wanted to, but I have a feeling they're going to fit best right here. Now, hanging down, she also has these vines here, which are they're not fabric. These are, I had the name of it. What was it? It basically just like a vine lace, essentially. Vine lace trim or whatever. I don't know. I've seen these in the ribbon aisle at fabric stores. They have similar ones. Usually they're much bigger. These are nice and small, so they look good on this scale. But yeah, so you've got these dangly bits hanging down, and I love that they use this because it's not just another plastic mold. Because like you can see the plastic molded vines, they don't move. They, you know, they're very rigid, but these are move, you know, they have a good movement to them. Plus they're different colors, and I don't know, I really like it. It's a nice extra little detail. They are not really attached. They are just kind of like hung around these little loops in the vines, this vine accessory, whatever you want to call it, her wings. So they're just kind of hung there. So you've got, it goes up and then across and then hangs down like that. So, but I think it's a cute little addition to her look. So I've already talked about the tights. Let's move down to her shoes, which Monster High does amazing shoes, and they did not disappoint with these. So the shoes are designed to look like little greenhouses, and then on the back through the door, you've got a vine bursting out and growing up her leg, basically. These like thorny vines with the flowers all over them. They've got like painted details here and everything. And the shoes are, each individual shoe is made up of 4 pieces. The glass part, or the part that's meant to be the glass, is like clear plastic. That's 2 separate pieces because they kind of clamp together, one for either side. You've got the bottom piece right here that is connected to the vines inside, which you can't really see from where you're sitting, but for me, I see the light coming through. But then it's connected to the vines that go all the way up her leg. That's all one piece. And then the upper part of the shoe, which is the part that covers the toe, the pointed toe, and then the sole of the shoe and the cover of the heel, that's all one piece as well. So each shoe individually is 4 pieces. So, and I love how detailed these are, and like, it's such a clever idea for her character, and I love that. Now, I know a lot of different people have different reasons for liking Venus, or at least different reasons than what I do. Personally, like, I like her because she reminds me of Poison Ivy, and Poison Ivy is my favorite supervillain. So I really, really like her look because I feel like it kind of leans into that whole Poison Ivy vibe to her. And even like down to these vines here, it just reminds me of that scene in Batman Returns with Uma Thurman. I'll put a picture on the screen so you can know what I'm talking about. But they're in like Poison Ivy's lair, and she's got all these vines hanging down, and it's like super colorful and everything. I'm very much getting that same vibe from this doll, and I love it. Speaking of which, let's talk about the elephant in the room, which is a lot of people have been like criticizing this doll, or they're just not like super happy about it because of the outfit. A lot of people are saying she looks incomplete. A lot of people are kind of bummed out because Venus has a very punky style, and they, you know, it's a bodysuit. Like, well, let's just like not sugarcoat it. She's just wearing a bodysuit. So a lot of people feel that way anyway. And like, I watch RuPaul's Drag Race, so I feel like, I mean, you know that if Venus came out on that runway, that Michelle Visage would look at her and just be like, no, stop relying on that bodysuit. And I get it. Like, I completely understand people wanting more. At the end of the day, like, I like this because of the fact that it reminds me of Poison Ivy, so maybe I'm the target demographic, I don't know, but I'm really happy with it. Plus, really, it's not just a bodysuit. You've got the mesh top with these frilly sleeves and these really cool leggings, or I keep saying leggings, they're tights, but these really cool tights with the velvety vines on them and everything. And I feel like if any of the dolls was to get an outfit like this, I'm glad that it's Venus, because it has that kind of Poison Ivy-esque like look to it. So I don't know, I feel like it's appropriate in that particular sense. That being said, I'm not trying to convince you. Like, if people don't like this doll, like if you disagree with me, your opinion is valid. Like, you don't have to like this doll, like if it's not your style, you know, because you may just not care for this particular style regardless of whether it's a bodysuit or not, and that's totally fine. I'm just basically giving you my opinion of the doll, and that's it. But whether you want to get her or not, you know, obviously that will just determine if she's worth it to you, if you happen to like her enough. I've said it before that, you know, cost and value are two completely different things, and it really just depends on if you like her, if you want her. But at the end of the day, you know, I had to make that decision, like, do I want to get this doll? And I'm really happy that I did, especially seeing her in person, which for me happens a lot. Like, I like the dolls better once I get them in person than seeing their promotional images anyway, so I'm not really surprised about that. But yeah, I had to make that decision, like, do I want to get this doll? But yeah, I really like Venus, and I'm really happy with this doll, so I'm glad that I got her. But I do want to hear from you. Let me know down in the comments section if you also got her, or what your thoughts are on this doll. Like, let me know. Like, I'm totally open to, like, even if you disagree with me or you don't like her or whatever, I'm totally happy to, like, hear your thoughts on, like, the things that you do like or don't like with this doll. Let me know in the comment section. Anyway, that being said, that's gonna be pretty much it, because like I said, she doesn't have like a second outfit or anything like that, so it's a pretty straightforward review. I am going to get going for right now, but thank you so much for watching this video. Don't forget to like, comment, and share the video, you know, do all that fun YouTube stuff, and subscribe if you're new here. You can join the Seahorse Army. We have a lot of fun and a really cool community. So anyway, okay, I'm gonna get going, but I hope to catch you in the next one. Bye! If you like this video, you can let me know by hitting thumbs up. You can check out some of my other videos by clicking one of the links on the screen. I post new videos every week, so be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to get notified every time I upload. Thanks so much for watching. See you in the next video.